you all please stand?
Where's the flag?
Thank you very much. Please let's take a moment of reverence, and let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, today we come with hearts deeply thankful for all the blessings you have given us. We are thankful to those who have helped us to get to where we are. And we are thankful to our city council members and to our mayor for all their hard labor and for all their accomplishments for our city. Indeed, we all come from many places, backgrounds, ethnicities, and by many paths. Yet today, oh Lord, we all come here inspired by a singular mission, to strive for the well-being of all those who inhabit this beloved city we call home, the city of Anaheim. As our newly elected mayor and city council members assume their new responsibilities to lead our city, may they be empowered to bear the responsibility of leadership with the utmost integrity, courage, and humility. May we always see in them dedication to service, and may they always see in us the willingness to give them support and prayer. May they be inspired with courage, wisdom, and compassion, that they may stand in solidarity with the needy and the poor, defeat prejudice, and unify our city. May they be guided to know what to do when it is right, to challenge and to defy anything at all, that would diminish injustice in this city, in this land, and in the world. May we all view this remarkable moment as an invitation to move forward with purpose and intention, with the work of repairing a world filled with injustice, hate, and intolerance. May we understand that we can never become enlightened until we become occupied, not by being right, but by lifting the lives of the people around us and healing our families and communities. May our intentions be sincere, our labor selfless, and may our beautiful city of Anaheim become a shining example for all to follow. Thank you, Lord, for this privilege. In your holy name, we pray, and everyone says, amen. Thank you.
Please join me as we honor our American flag with its 50 stars representing each of our states. Our flag tells the struggle of our independence. The red standing for valor, the white signifies purity, and our blue represents loyalty. May we begin.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, the city clerk will administer the oaths of office. Madam Clerk, will you please call the newly elected officials forward?
Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask Mayor-elect Ashley E. Aiken with her family to please join center stage, and to administer her oath, Mr. Michael Penn.
I, Ashley Elizabeth Aiken, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter. Good evening, everyone. Y buenos tardes. My name is Ashley Aiken, and I stand before you as the first woman and 48th mayor of my hometown, the great city of Anaheim. I stand before you humbled in the trust placed in me, and readily acknowledge that I stand here a product of generations of women who fought for the right to vote, for the right to work, to be equal, and sometimes just to be seen. To someday have daughters and granddaughters become doctors and lawyers, captains of Fortune 500 companies, and yes, maybe even mayor. Elizabeth, Susan, Eleanor, Frida, Rosa, Sandra, Dolores, Maya, Ruth, Gloria, Anne, and women like my mother, a fierce advocate who taught me right from wrong, to never give up, and to lead with an open heart and compassion towards all. Thank you, Mom. And thank you to my husband and my 3 girls who held my hand every step of this journey. To my father, my mentor, and my guide, whose tireless fight for justice inspires me every day. To my brothers and their families, my extended family, the Aikens, the Penns, the descendants of the McIntosh and the O'Learys. My dear friends and supporters, my team Aiken, and of course, my mom squad. You gave me your time, you gave me your talent, and you gave me your treasure, and you helped me answer the call of public service. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to our Mayor Pro Tem and to our outgoing council members for your service and dedication to this great city. We are a better city because of your service. This journey starts at a crossroads of uncertainty and opportunity. The last few years have been tumultuous. We have been let down by leaders that were incapable of placing residents' needs ahead of personal greed. There is work to be done in delivering much-needed services to our seniors and strengthening the relationship between our city and our schools. Our economy halted, affecting the livelihoods of tens of thousands of workers and business owners, while at the same time, our frontline workers selflessly provided us food, operated our buses, ran vaccine clinics, cared for our sick, and showed up every day to keep our streets safe. Thank you. We endured the ravages of COVID, both within our city borders and around the world. Many of us still hear the voices of those lost during this time. And to those affected families, both in Anaheim and out, I offer my sincere condolences that they are not with us today. We face challenges, but as we stand at these crossroads and we choose what path we want to take moving forward, we must never lose sight of one important fact. We are Anaheim. I hope we return to kindness and choose opportunity over fear and uncertainty. Turn our backs on vitriol and suspicion in favor of capacious collaboration and understanding. I knew when I put capacious collaboration in here, I was gonna mess that up, so excuse me. We are a city of strong voices and passionate opinions about what Anaheim's potential should be and what it could be. And I do not think that that is a bad thing. But how can we harness that passion to effectuate positive impacts? I'd like to share some of my ideas. We are resilient, and we can correct the loopholes that allowed corruption to seep into our city through open and transparent governance, listening to residents and keeping their needs at the forefront, and enacting common sense election reform. We value education, our parks and libraries, our community centers. But we cannot capitalize on those resources if they are not open and accessible to all. I pledge to expand needed programming and adjust the hours of our community spaces to maximize utility. We have a pride that comes with having world-class theme parks and sports teams. And I look forward to working with our flagship enterprises to deliver quality, high-paying jobs and ensuring that joy for the young and the young at heart endures for generations. We are a large city, but we value our small town feel and the public safety officers that protect it. I pledge to ensure that our police and fire have the staffing, equipment, training, and technology they need to make it safe to walk, to work, and to play in all of our neighborhoods. We do not shy away from our moral responsibilities. For me, that begs us to address our unhoused neighbors' physical and mental needs and fix the pre-existing inequalities that came boiling to the surface during the pandemic. Housing costs, food insecurity, transportation challenges, and healthcare access. We are divided into districts, but we are really a city of neighbors. We look out for one another. From Weir Canyon to Knott Avenue, we share a common desire to raise our families in clean, safe neighborhoods. I ran for mayor because I believe we are most affected by the issues that occur 50 feet from our front door, whether it's a street light or street median, graffiti or a green belt. I want to ensure that every resident is confident in our ability to deliver city services timely. Because we are Anaheim, and that is the Anaheim way. We realize that Anaheim is not a physical address or a select group of individuals. It's not a building or any one elected official. Anaheim is all of us. We are Anaheim. Somos Anaheim. To the residents and stakeholders here today, I look forward to each of you joining me in the work ahead, because we are Anaheim. To my new council colleagues, I'm grateful for your service, and I look forward to hearing your ideas and benefiting from your unique experiences, because somos Anaheim. Our city staff, I'm excited to see your creativity unleashed and demonstrate to the community what I already know, that we are visionaries, second to none, because we are Anaheim. I was lucky last week to visit my alma mater of Boston College, and the Jesuit education I got there informs a lot of the decisions and views I have on life. And when I got to see President Father Leahy, he shared something with me that really stuck. He shared that leaders shape the future with vision, justice, and charity, with a sense of calling, with concern for all the human family. I endeavor to live up to such a lofty goal, and I look forward to sharing the journey with each and every one of you. Because we are Anaheim, somos Anaheim. Thank you.
Mayor Aiken, I'll go ahead and call the next council member-elect.
Thank you.
From District 2, council member-elect Carlos A. Leon. If he can please step forward. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Carlos Arturo León,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
and
that I will well
and
and faithfully discharge
the duties which I'm about to enter.
the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
Thank you so much.
Madam Mayor. Colleagues, residents of Anaheim, city staff, distinguished guests, family, and friends. It's an honor to be here and to be entrusted with this immense responsibility. There are many people to thank, but first and foremost, I'd like to thank two of them. Primero, le quiero dar las gracias a mi mamá. Ella estudió medicina y puso en pausa su carrera para criarme. Y es gracias a sus sacrificios y perseverancia que estoy aquí hoy. Segundo, Le quiero dar las gracias a mi papá. Él ya no está con nosotros, pero me enseñó la importancia del trabajo y de nunca darse por vencido. I'm a proud son of Mexican immigrants. My dad was a welder, later became a deputy building inspector, and although he's no longer with us, he taught me the value of hard work and to never give up on your dreams. My mom, who had studied medicine in Mexico, decided that raising me was more important than her career. And it's because of her sacrifices and perseverance that I'm here today. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. To Congressman Correa, Senator Umberg, Senator Newman, Assemblywoman Quirk-Silva, many other elected officials and community leaders like Frank and Silvia Garcia and Frank Koza, thank you for your support. To my team, Richard, Jeannie, Anna, and David, thank you for your patience, your hard work, your belief in our campaign. You know, when I first announced my candidacy, I talked about the importance of public service, which was instilled in me by the community that I grew up in and now will represent. Today, I renew that commitment of service for all residents of District 2. To my predecessor, Mrs. Maai, thank you for your service to Anaheim. To my colleagues, Mayor Aiken, Councilmember Fessel, Councilmember Diaz, as well as Councilmember Rubalcaba and Councilmember Meeks, I look forward to robust conversations and discussions about policy as much as I look forward to collaborating with you for the betterment of our city and for the betterment of the lives of our constituents. And I did tell Councilman Fessel before we got here that I did purchase a couple of his books because he literally wrote the book on the city of Anaheim, so we'll be requesting a signature for those books, sir. We moved to Anaheim when I was 3 years old. I stand here as a proud product of Anaheim Public Schools. Mattie Lou Maxwell elementary teachers like Ms. Pilgreen, Mrs. Jones, Mr. Garwick helped me tap into my potential. And my old principal, Dr. Lasher, taught us that an education is the most important thing you can have because it can't get lost, can't get stolen, no one can take it away from you. They helped build my confidence and lay the foundation for the years ahead. I'm a proud Lancer of Dale Junior High School where Mrs. Urquidez taught me how to play the trumpet, where I got to take classes at the Tiger Woods Learning Center, and perhaps more importantly, discovered that cross country was not my forte. I'm a proud Sentinel of Magnolia High School. Some Sentinels in the house, all right. Where I was drum major under the directorship of Mr. Yim, student ambassador, and had the opportunity to participate in Anaheim's Youth in Government Day, which now takes on new meaning as I stand before you here today. Soy producto de las escuelas públicas aquí de nuestra ciudad. Fui estudiante de la primaria Maxwell, de la secundaria Dale, de la preparatoria Magnolia. Y fue ahí donde aprendí la importancia de la educación, que es algo que nadie te puede robar ni la puedes perder. I mention all of this because, one, it's important to me, and two, to let our Anaheim youth and students that may be watching know you can do it too. And I do believe we have a responsibility to work together across our community to ensure not only that our city continues to grow and prosper, but that we're also providing resources and opportunities for the next generation of leaders to continue getting involved. La ciudad de Anaheim es la más grande del condado de Orange. Y sí, hoy celebramos, hoy hacemos historia, pero con las oportunidades que tenemos, también hay desafíos. Y tenemos que trabajar todos juntos, ya sean residentes del Distrito 2 de nuestra ciudad, empresarios de compañías grandes o pequeñas, líderes comunitarios y más, para poder superar esos desafíos y todos juntos prosperar. As the largest city in Orange County, We've gone through a lot, especially in the last year. But I'm confident in our resolve. And yes, today we celebrate and we make history, but make no mistake that the issues facing our city and our residents are real. And I'm cognizant not just of the opportunities that we have, but also of the challenges that we face. We must address homelessness in our communities. We must continue building and growing throughout our city, creating safer neighborhoods, building more and better housing opportunities, supporting our businesses, small and large, encouraging more investments, especially in West Anaheim, and yes, rebuilding trust at City Hall. And these are not one-person issues or challenges. It'll take all of us working together. Residents, business owners, community leaders, civic leaders, organizations, to build consensus, to overcome the challenges, to deliver results, and to look towards the future and a prosperous city of Anaheim for us all. And I, for one, am ready to roll up my sleeves and get to work, and I hope you are too. Thank you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for believing in our vision. Thank you for believing in me. I look forward to serving you, working with you, and for you, and I hope to make our city proud. God bless you. God bless the city of Anaheim. Thank you.
Absolutely, I got it.
Madam Clerk, may we now do the next oath of office?
Thank you, Mayor Aiken. From District 3, Councilmember-elect Natalie Rubalcaba, if you can please join center stage.
I, Natalie Rubakava,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
foreign and
domestic,
domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well
and that I will well
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties which I'm about to enter.
the duties of which I'm about to enter. Thank you.
Natalie.
Why don't we give Councilmember Moreno another round of applause? My name is Natalie Rubakava. I was born and raised in the city of Anaheim. I'm fourth generation Anaheimer, for those of you who are from here. My family is here, and I'm so proud to represent the district that I live and was born and raised in, actually. The founding fathers of Anaheim, for lack of a better term, 165 years ago, I bet did not expect to see a Mexican-American woman representing the city of Anaheim. In my grandparents' lifetime, they could only swim in the public pool once a week because they were Mexican, and then they would drain the pool so that other people could swim in a clean pool. So for me, this is a meaningful opportunity for me to represent the people who live in Anaheim, who've built the city, who've made it what it is, and who will continue to live here for as long as I can see for the foreseeable future. When I decided to run for city council, it was a big decision for not only me, but my family as well, because as many of you know, for those of you who have run for office, it's not easy. And when people say to you that it's gonna be hard work, that's an underestimation until you actually live it. So for me, being here today is one of the most fulfilling opportunities that I can say to everybody here. There are so many people in this room who came to support our campaign, who believed in somebody who was not politically active before the beginning of this election cycle. And for me, that was a really important part of things, because even though I wasn't the person that everybody wanted to win or to run in the district, I still moved forward. I introduced myself, made sure people were aware of the person I was and who I am, what I care about, and why I was running. And for that reason alone, I want to thank the people who came and supported me right out of the gate. The laborers who are here today were one of the first to support my campaign. My husband and my 2 daughters who always support me no matter what. My mother and father who are Anaheim High School graduates, my stepmother, my cousin, several people who live in the city. I mean, we are Anaheim. So just, if I can have my Anaheim family over here just stand up, I really want to honor them. This is not my win. This is for the city of Anaheim and the people of District 3 who have been overlooked for too long. We're here to make sure that we are going to make a difference. We're going to serve the people who are living in the city with integrity and compassion, and always be responsive to the needs of our community. I also want to thank law enforcement and first responders who supported our campaign, because as you know, our city triples in size every day, and it is extremely important that we have first responders to take care of the people who are here, not only the residents, the people who are patroning the businesses that we're serving, but also the people who are visiting our city. So for me, that's a very important part of why I'm running. Public safety is a priority. All of the people that I spoke to along the way, that was something that they were extremely passionate about. So I just want to also thank our first responders for that. Recently, my 13-year-old received an award, a citizenship award at school, which was a big deal for her because she hadn't received one in quite some time. She goes to a faith-based school, and they give an award with a theme. The theme was leadership, and the Bible verse that was affiliated with it is this: do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, and not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. Philippians verses 2:3-4. I share that verse with you because I intend to work with my council colleagues, with city staff, with the community to do the right thing for the city of Anaheim. This city is important to the future of not only our city, but the county and the state. So for that reason alone, I'm planning on bringing integrity back to the city of Anaheim, along with my colleagues, so that we can make this the great place that it always has been. And I also just want to thank my family, my cousin Ruben, my mom, and everybody who knocked on doors to talk to voters about our campaign and what we were going to do for the city and our district. That made all the difference. People in our city want to know that their elected officials are not celebrities. We're in service of the city, of the constituents. We work for you. And that is something that I will lead with every day while serving as city council person for District 3. Our district is special, not only because City Hall resides in our district, but we also are home to Anaheim High School, which is my alum. We're home to downtown, and it really is the area that Anaheim started to grow out of. So for me, our city is special. We have one of the most diverse districts in the city. We have working class families living here whose priority is to make sure that their families have the things that they need to move forward. We have organizations like the YMCA, Boys and Girls Club, the Anaheim Ballet, who make a major impact in the city of Anaheim. And it is my intention to make sure that we continue to offer those programs to the people who live here. Lastly, I would like to thank my amazing team who kept me focused and who gave me the faith and just helped me move forward every day. Derek Humphrey and Anna Humphrey, right over there. And my best friend, Daisy. So thank you, everybody. And I also just want to thank Jesse Benron, who was an early supporter. He's a resident in Anaheim. I'm also proud that the majority of our support came from Anaheim. So with that said, I want to thank everybody, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you.
City Clerk, can we please administer the next oath of office?
Thank you, Mayor. From District 6, Councilmember-elect Natalie Meeks. If you can please step forward to the center stage.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Natalie Meeks,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
and
that I will well
and that I will well
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties which I'm about to enter.
the duties which I am about to enter. Thank you. Thank you. It's exciting to be back. I have so many people to thank for believing in me, supporting me, and mentoring me through this journey that is life. I believe in the phrase that it takes a village. You don't get anywhere alone. Everyone is part of a village. It has been my village that created the environment for me to succeed. My village includes my parents, from whom I learned my work ethic and my passion to step up when I see something that needs done. It's been my big extended family that has created a place of belonging that gives me confidence to take chances, but also a good balance of good-natured criticism that keeps me grounded. It's been my many, many friends and colleagues that have helped me learn and grow and offered new perspectives. It's been my daughter who immediately made me want to be a better person and made me want to build a better future for her. And it's been my amazing husband who supports me and stands with me through all of life's adventures, including this adventure. I thank you all for being there and for being part of my village. And of course, Anaheim is also part of my village. I believe Anaheim, as a city, an organization, a community, is part of everyone's village, whether you live here, work here, or just visit. It's an environment that should provide support and where everyone has an opportunity to achieve their dreams and be the best versions of themselves. As a council member, I will prioritize initiatives that create an environment that fosters opportunity for everyone. First, I will prioritize safety because it is and always will be number one in the hierarchy of needs. This includes the safety of you, your family, your loved ones. It also includes the safety of your property, your assets, your belongings, because property crime isn't victimless. It hurts people financially and causes feelings of personal violation, vulnerability, and mental stress. Safety includes safe streets, parks, trails, gathering spaces. And this includes safe community centers, senior centers, libraries. And this segues into another priority. I want to create opportunities for people to stay healthy both physically and mentally and find ways that inspire people to take care of their physical and mental health. Having the safe places I talked about is a big part of it, but also creating a variety of small and large opportunities for people to gather and connect in positive ways and serve their communities. I mean, just as an example, Concerts in the Park is one of the many events that Anaheim offers that's much more than an evening of good music. It connects neighbors. How many times do you go there and see your neighbors and connect with people and just feel good about being in your space? There are many private groups and businesses that also offer great events that connect people, but we can do more. And through partnerships, we can do even more. I also want to focus on economic development that attracts great businesses and diverse job opportunities. I believe the Anaheim Canyon has untapped potential, possibly for tech and medical industries. Let's explore that. I want Anaheim to have a full array of job opportunities for the people here. I know Anaheim already does most of these things, but I also know that we have so much more potential to do more and to do it better. I'm optimistic that this new council will be collaborative and focus on initiatives that we can move forward to serve the residents of Anaheim. Too much time and energy has been spent on negativity and political posturing. I love robust, respectful discussion that leads to collaboration. That is the key to move our city forward. I believe the hostilities that have been in the previous council created an environment that has limited staff performance. I want to unleash the full potential of the city's staff and the organization. To create change, you need to push the envelope and think outside the box. We all need the freedom, both the council and the staff, to think big and brainstorm without retribution. Let's figure out what those answers are together. That is how we will achieve great things for our city. And as we achieve great things, we need to celebrate them. We need to shout from the rooftops, or at least post them on social media. We need to instill pride in Anaheim. There's often a reluctance to advertise our accomplishments for fear of haters or bulliers that want to criticize everything. But I challenge Anaheim, the organization, the residents, the businesses, each and every one of us, to minimize the voice of bullying through celebrating the good as often and as loud as possible. Anaheim is an amazing city. Perfect? No, but amazing. And we should all be proud of it and celebrate that. I'm very proud to serve as your council member. Thank you.
At this time, we are going to call for council communications, if our other council members would like to share. Councilmember Fessel?
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor. I'd like you to, if you will, to close tonight's City Council meeting in the memory of a couple of our longtime residents. Patricia Duthoy moved with her husband into Anaheim 62 years ago, raised 5 kids. She taught at St. Justin Martyr for 50 years, St. Justin Martyr School, and it was a well-loved community member, and she will be missed. Also, most unfortunately, we just lost Dr. Cynthia Code, and some of you may remember her. She served as the Orange County Supervisor in District 4 for a couple of terms. She served in the North Orange County Community College District Board of Trustees for at least 6 years. She developed and taught a Spanish-English class at the North Orange County Community College District. They were both, her and her husband Tom, who just predeceased her by just a couple of months, as a matter of fact, were large key philanthropists with their donation to the Tiger Woods Learning Center, which we heard about a little earlier this evening. They were married for over 68 years. Tom and Cynthia are now back together again. I'll just say this. I am now not the only Anaheim kid. Wow. Hooray. I also have the opportunity, at least for my next 2 years, to serve with Anaheim's first female mayor. And the little historian, the historian in me recognizes that that is a major significance. And again, if you take a look here, I think we're, this is a pretty good mix of different personalities and different hair colors. So I'm looking forward, truly, I'm looking forward to serving with my new colleagues here, Councilmember Leon and Rybakova, and Councilmember Meeks, and of course, Madam Mayor. I'm looking forward to working alongside with all of you, and let's get to work as soon as we can. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Fessel. And I would be honored to do that. Are there any other council comments? Councilmember Diaz, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to offer my congratulations to, we're making history here tonight for 2 reasons. Every time we have a peaceful transition of power, it's a great sin. That's what America is all about. But second, thank you. The first female mayor of Anaheim, have been about 40 mayors, all males, male-dominated. That's gone. Look at here. Look at here. This is called diversity, plain and simple diversity. Mayor, thank you for being here. We already have our first meeting. It went well. We're gonna work together. We had to work together. It's nowhere around. We had to work together. To achieve something, you had to work together. Councilmember Leon, we're part of something that is called West Anaheim. Unfortunately, it's divided in 2, District 1 and 2, but we have the same issues. same issues and to tackle those issues and resolve those issues, we had to work together because we had the same problems. Homeless, for example, we had to work together to tackle that. Homeless is more than Anaheim, bigger than Anaheim, but at least we are doing something now. We can do even more to address that. 2023, which a new year is coming, is always new challenges, but new hope. And that hope is here today. Those challenges are going to bring opportunities to address the issues. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be with such a diversity team. Let's get to work. Let's get things done. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, this is the time where we are going to request future agenda items by any council member. Does any council member have something they would like to put on a future agenda? Councilwoman Meeks?
Thank you. Well, I think, we have a new council majority, and I believe that it's important to know where we're headed. We all have different ideas, and I think that we can collaborate best by creating a vision document, maybe a 2030, 2040 vision document, followed by a strategic plan. So I would like to agendize a discussion on that so that the city manager can eventually bring us a proposal on what that could be. But I think once you have that document in hand, it'll be a lot easier for us to rally around those things that can move that vision forward. The other thing that I would like to put on the agenda is a workshop on homeless, and the city has done a lot of work on that over the years, and I would just like the new council to be well briefed on where we are with that, what we're doing, what the current status is, and what our plans are going forward. So those two things.
Thank you, council member. Anyone else? Councilmember Rubalcaba?
Thank you. 3 items. I'd like to request traffic calming monitoring policy review, and also an overview of requests for speed bumps, stop signs, and traffic lights where we are there. I'd also like to agendize a Girls in Government initiative. It should not take 48 mayors to have a female mayor. So that is something I would like to work with staff on and agendize that. And then the third item is exploring the neighborhood councils that were previously eliminated and looking at what they were and how we could potentially explore bringing them back.
Thank you. Any other future agenda items? Okay, seeing none, I would like to close the City Council meeting tonight in remembrance of Patricia Duthoy and Dr. Cynthia Code. And with no other business before the council, we stand adjourned until December 20th.